You're watching CoastLife. It's Thursday,
Yeah.
and that means it's time for another girl talk, where we like to spill the tea, both literally and figuratively.
Of course.
The literal tea that we're spilling today is Florida Sunshine.
Ooh.
It's a white tea. It's from our friends at Spice and Tea Exchange
Of course.
on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach, one of my absolute favorite places.
Yes.
And I kept the packet because I want you to take a little whiff.
Ooh.
Doesn't that smell amazing?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so this is like it's a florally, citrusy
Yeah.
tea. So it's perfect for, these last couple weeks of summer.
It's pretty too.
It's beautiful.
It has like pink and yellow, and do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything in their store is really pretty though too.
Yeah.
Like I think that's one of my, when I started getting into loose leaf teas, it was one of my favorite things about it is that just visually all of the teas are so beautiful. And when you use infusers like this and they're see-through and like you can kind of
Yes.
see the tea brewing, it's just like,
It's like a snow globe. Do you see it slowly falling?
it's just really, it's relaxing.
Yes.
It's calming.
I can't wait to try it.
I know.
And
So-
hear the tea for today.
Exactly. So I'll get pouring, you get spilling.
Okay, you got it. Okay. So our tea today, it's some drama sent to us from a daughter, but it is about drama with her mom. Now, I read over this. I think this could apply though to a lot of sibling relationships, a lot of romantic relationships. So buckle in. Here we go. Okay. So this woman says her mom often asks her to go grocery shopping for her. We can all relate. My parents send me to the grocery store all the time when I'm at home. All right. But like many of us can relate to, this girl comes home from the grocery store. She's like, Mom, I got everything. Her mom's like, oh, well, I forgot to tell you this. Or you got the wrong brand of this.
Ugh.
Or maybe they're out of something, so the daughter says, I'll just get this instead. And her mom says, no, that's not the right alternative. It's weighing on her. She's getting frustrated. So she decided she's going to start having her mom initial every single item she puts on the grocery list for her. If her mom doesn't initial it, she's not going to the grocery store. She has refused. I think her mom thought she was kidding at first, but she's like, no, I'm not going if you don't initial it and write down alternatives. So like if the grocery store is out of this brand, I can get this. It's causing some fights between her and her mom. So what do we think? Is she going overboard by making her mom sign the grocery list?
I don't think so. I mean,
It's hilarious.
it's A, it's really funny, but B, like just, and maybe it depends on how old the daughter is. Like if she's in her teens, I could see how maybe mom feels like it's over the top and disrespectful. But if she's an adult and your mom is still like freaking out over getting the wrong thing and this, that, and the other thing, and I don't know, maybe it's because I was always told to just like kind of deal with it or like settle or get over it, like get over yourself. Like if
Yeah.
it's not the right brand, too bad.
Right. I love store-bought
Like
brands.
we're eating it.
Yeah, exactly.
So we feel like for mom, it's a little silly to get so frustrated in the first place
Right.
with her not coming back with maybe the right stuff. Now, personally, because I think I'm usually the frustrating shopper, because I don't like to make a list. I just kind of go in and I'm like, all right, I think I know what I'm making for dinner, so I need these kinds of things. But I will always forget like the dish soap or like
Right.
the any of the chores that I'm not responsible for, I will forget to buy.
That's
and then
fair.
My man will be like, hey, did you get this? And I'm like, hey, no, I didn't.
Ooh, and then you don't want to go back.
Right.
Yeah, see, so if it was my mom and I, and she tried to get me to like I'm going to sign this list, I feel like if I would be like, no. But honestly, this has given me an idea that I honestly want to have my fiance sign the list. I'm going to be like, this is what you're getting. Sign it so you understand.
So you don't want to hear about it.
There are so many times where I'm like, where is I don't know, the ground beef? And he's like, oh, I thought you said ground chicken or something. I know this sounds really hypocritical of me. It depends who I'm shopping with on if I think this is a good idea or not. But I do think it's hilarious.
It is really funny.
I hope the mom knows or can see the humor in it because, I mean, we've all been there with roommates, boyfriends, girlfriends, moms, siblings.
Well, sometimes too, I think like it can be so hard to express frustration to your parents if they're the source of that frustration.
True.
Because like a lot of times you grow up with like, well, because I said so. And there is no further negotiation after that. And so it's sort of like you want to express your frustration with them, but like you kind of have to do it passive aggressively sometimes. And that's what this kind of feels like.
I want to know what she does for a living and if this woman's like a lawyer because,
Right.
or she's going to be, because you
Yep.
should be. Consider law school.
Right?
Just saying, great idea. I can almost guarantee couples watching this are going to start implementing this.
For sure.
Yep,
Sure.
Yep. It's like a thing.
Because it's effective.
Oh.
I mean, and then that way, when all is said and done and the groceries are unpacked, it's on everybody in the house to find where things are, or like, what it was, and there can't be any complaints.
That tea is too good. This tea is also very good.
Yes, and I can see this is another one that would make a perfect iced tea as well.
And this tastes like it has honey in it. Do you get that?
It does.
And it doesn't.
I know, and you're a big honey girl.
I am. So I do. I keep a jar of honey on my desk for my tea. I wouldn't add it to this. It's perfect the way it is.
It is.
I'm
It's
feeling
true.
this
And
one.
there aren't a lot of teas that you don't have to add anything to.
No.
Like Florida Sunshine.
This feels like it was brewed perfectly for us. So we hope you enjoyed both that figurative and hope you do enjoy this literal tea. And let us know whose side you're on, the
Yes.
daughter or the mom. Especially if you are a daughter or a mom, please. Because I just know that this fight has happened
For sure.
before.
Yes. And don't forget, you can always submit your tea online. You can write to us, team@coastlife.com. We love reading your tea. We love spilling the tea. We always keep it anonymous.
No
you
one
can
will
give
know.
us as many or as little details as you want.
That's right. That's right. We do not snitch.
No, and we just, it kind of helps bring us together and
It
navigate
does.
these difficult situations.
We are all real people with real weird problems. But delicious tea to help get us through it.
Yes, and don't forget to make sure you check out Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Again, it's the shop that smells amazing anytime that door opens. And holidays are probably sooner approaching than you want to admit.
That's
It's a great
true.
place to start holiday shopping.
Definitely, yes. Enjoy and let us know which kind of teas you get.
But in the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy more Coast Life because it's headed your way.
Spill the Tea was brought to you by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.